Merry meet and welcome to our stream, everybody. This is Ariel and we are streaming live on YouTube and on Twitch. This is a general reading for all signs for today, the 4th of October, 2023. If you are watching us live on YouTube and you want to fast forward through all the shuffling, you can find the timestamps in the video description to do just that. Moderating today on YouTube is the lovely Suzanne, and moderating on Twitch is the lovely Shirley. Thank you so much, moderators, and thank you to everybody for joining us. Today I am reading with the Harmonious Tarot. I'm going to purify with this 4711 cologne. 3 sprays in this big room is more than sufficient. For those of you that complain that my cloths are too busy, I apologize for this cloth. I didn't realize how busy it was until it was too late. So you're going to have to deal with it. Hopefully you still like the reading. If you're watching us live on YouTube, please make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell. If you're watching on Twitch, please make sure that you follow us there. You can watch on Twitch without any ads simply by subscribing to us. We have a shop at arielscornershop.com, arielscornershop.com. A lot of different tarot decks that I read with are listed there. We make a small commission off of each and every sale. We appreciate your support. Another way to support us is by giving a donation, and you can do that by going to paypal.me/arielgatoga. paypal.me/arielgatoga. If you're watching on YouTube, you could give a donation on the chat thread if you're watching live by using a super sticker or super chat, or if you're watching on a restream, you could use a super thanks. This reading does go out to a lot of people, so if for some reason it doesn't seem to apply to you personally, just disregard it. It may not be meant for you. In that case, check out the Zodiac readings for your own individual sun sign, rising sign, and or moon sign. And you can find all of those very simply and easily by going to my website, ariels-corner.com, arielscorner with a hyphen.com, and click on the free online tarot readings link in the main menu. I have a little bit more shuffling to do here today. I've been on vacation for a little over a week. Got back yesterday, and I appreciate you coming back and spending some time with me. So I'm going to do my best to give you the most accurate reading I possibly can. To that end, I want to give this deck a nice clean cut. And we'll see what's in the cards for everybody today, the 4th of October, 2023. Starting with the Ace of Cups, followed by the 9 of Cups, and then we have the World card. Well, this is a nice day, at least the way the cards are speaking about it. Seems like that many of you recently, very recently, or are still in the midst of, are coming into a better understanding of yourself, maybe a clearer vision of not so much your story or about some of the stories that you've been believing about yourself, but the truth about yourself. And that truth, that Ace of Cups, is your power. Remember, the aces are in the pips, or they call it the minor arcana sometimes. If you're playing the game of tarot, the ace is the winner of its own suit. So no matter what the trick is, if the suit is cups, you take that trick. So you are a winner by nature. This is talking about, and how when you don't go off into the story about yourself or the story that other people have about you, and you stay really grounded in the truth about you and your soul and your feelings and what you know, you can't help but win. Nobody can come up against you. And as you do that, what you find with this 9 of Cups is a very satisfied experience and existence. That's not to say that you're never going to have problems, obviously, just because you know who you are as a soul, but you navigate those problems more easily. Not only that, but you're more magnetic to your good. You notice that more good things come to you as a result of you being honest with yourself and true to your values, true to yourself, even if it's not popular. Even if your truth is not popular with other people, it's okay, because it still gives you power in this world to really, like I said, to draw to you those things which you desire, those things which you require. Now, this World card is the other winner. Okay, this is the winner within the suit, but this is the winner within the whole deck. the World card. Now, it's possible that the Fool could actually trump this, depending on how the rules happen to be established if you're playing the game of tarot. But for all intents and purposes, the World card is the highest numbered card, and that means it is the winner, which means that you can feel safe going about your day, doing your thing today. You don't have to look over your shoulder. You're highly protected. You've got these 4 angels all about you. You've got angels all around you. You've got the Scorpio, you've got Leo, you've got Taurus, and you've got Aquarius. Those are the 4 fixed signs of the Zodiac, and they represent cherubic or cherub or cherub, some people call it because of a CH in the spelling, all around you, following you, going about with you, giving you the protection that you need. Now, I do have a meditation based on this World card. If you have time to listen today, it's called Invoking the Circle of Angels. And it's really, the purpose of that meditation is to optimize this when it comes up in a reading so that you can feel free to go about your life today, knowing that you are protected and that you do hold the winning hand. You don't have to be afraid to play your cards today. You don't have to be afraid of who you are, because who you are may or may not agree with what other people want you to be, but it sure is the winning hand. That's you. You are the winning hand. All right, let's see what else we got going on in here today. We've got this Moon card. We've got a Hanged Man card. And we've got the Knight of Coins. Okay, so the Hanged Man card means that, when it's on top of this 9 here, it's you being afraid to use your power. It's you being afraid to utilize your power and know that you have what it takes to be, do, or have anything. You don't need to ask permission. You don't need to ask, please, can I be powerful? You don't mind if I assert myself, do you? You don't need to do that. You don't need to prove to people that that you're humble or that, whatever. I think a lot of what we do is we minimize our power in order to show our camaraderie with other people who don't seem to have their power handled. Right? I don't want you to feel bad being around such a powerful, fabulous person, so I'm just going to tone it down around you. Don't do that. You don't need to do that. Who are they for you to feel like you have to turn it down so that they don't feel so upset? that they don't feel so exposed by your light, that they're not doing as well as you are. You don't need to do that, nor do you need to punish yourself for being who you are. I think a lot of people watching this grew up in an environment, or at least had some experiences in their upbringing, where they felt like they were just being punished for being who they are. There's something wrong with them inherently. That they don't get up on the tree just because that's what I do now, because of who I am. My power is enough to make people want to hurt me, right? Well, you're not in those situations anymore. You don't need that. You can put your foot down and say no when people aren't honoring you. You are in a place and a time where you are protected now, where you don't need to put up with that nonsense. So I have another meditation for you should you decide to take one based on this Hanged Man card, and it's called Using Your Sacred Power of No, where you can just put your foot down and say no. No, that we don't do that anymore. I used to be that way. I used to think that I needed to apologize for myself or punish myself for being fabulous, but I'm not doing that anymore because infinite intelligence created me to be fabulous. So, is it a sacrilege for you to express who you are as you were created, or is it a sacrilege for you to tone that down? You know what I'm saying? So you're not being arrogant by expressing yourself and being who you are. You're being arrogant by not doing that, by putting a cork in it, by hanging yourself up on a tree like that. Now, this Moon card is also an important one for you because, like I said, a lot of you have been coming to terms with who you are. and trying to separate the chaff from the grain. It's what's the difference between who I am and the story that I've been telling myself or that other people have been telling me. And it's important for me to know the difference. When you do that, sometimes you either uncover some illusions about yourself, which is good, or you get hooked by the illusions. And you don't want to do that. You want to make sure that when you are doing that faithful self-study, which is so empowering, that you recognize that there's nothing wrong with you. There's nothing for you to apologize for. There's nothing about you that you need to believe in. You don't need to believe anything about yourself. You just look at who you are. You look at who you are, you look deep down within yourself, and you recognize there's nothing for me to apologize for. The only time that you've ever had problems with your behavior is when you've been trying to interact with people based on a lie about yourself that they told you or that you told yourself. Being honest with yourself and truthful about yourself will never do anything to hurt you or anybody else. All it's going to do is empower you. Now, like I said, other people may not like it. Other people may say, "Oh, no. You need to go back to the old fake you. I like the fake you better." Well, that's their problem. The fake you is too stressful. The real you is the one that is the powerful you that is, like I said, is magnetic to pulling in all kinds of opportunities. That is the winner. It's going to have to, for some of you, it's going to take some time maybe to get used to your new role as a winner. But that's up to you to do that and put your foot down with yourself and with other people when they don't, when they haven't caught up to the truth yet. You know, a lot of other people may still be interacting with you based on the old you that you used to portray, which is no longer appropriate. And you're not doing that anymore. And that's, you know, you can be patient with them if you want. I mean, you need to, we need to be patient with people. But being patient with people doesn't mean putting up with anything. You can put your foot down. You can put it down gently. You don't have to be mean, but you do need to be firm, both with yourself and with other people. No, we don't do that anymore. Excuse me. That may be your perception of me, but that's not me. That may be my old perception of myself, but it was misguided. This is who I am, and this is who you're dealing with now. Like it or lump it. Now, this wonderful page of coins is talking about good news. Good news, practical good news. So you see, it's all of this is really nice, but what makes it exceptional is that all of this has practical benefit for you. Everybody likes to talk about prosperity. What do I do to get more prosperous? What do I do to get more prosperous? What you're doing here is how to get more prosperous. The more you allow yourself to be yourself and to let go of those old illusions and to put your foot down against anybody who is trying to get you to feel bad about yourself, and doing that with yourself, the more you do that, the more prosperous you become. Why? Because, like I said, you become more magnetic to your good. You are the winner. Just remind yourself all day long, I hold the winning hand. I'm protected. I have the winning hand. I'm protected. My only job is to be authentic, is to be me. And to be, do, and have the things that I want to be, do, and have. And me doing that doesn't hurt anybody. It only helps the world. And if somebody feels hurt by that, it's not my problem. It's not my fault. That's on them. So you can be compassionate with people, you can be patient with people, but you do not need to get up on that tree in order for them not to feel so bad about themselves because you're shining and they're not. All right? You're doing great. Keep shining. Don't let anybody pull you back. Don't let yourself dim your light so that other people don't feel nervous about anything. You shine. You can bring that light up higher and higher and higher. Allow that magnetism to happen. Play that winning hand. It's your day today. All right. Well, thank you so much for spending a little time with me. And thank you so much to the amazing moderators, Suzanne and Shirley. We will see everybody tomorrow for another general reading. Until then, blessed be.